Oh, stay on here. Don't come off there. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's well. Welcome to this week's. We've got 14 people waiting for the live. Wow. I've never had that before. Let's see who have actually got live. 14 people waiting. Let's see who's live. Let me know who's in the chat. Let's have a look. Let me know who's here live. Who was waiting? That's amazing. Who we got? We've got Maria. We've got Rowena. We've got Paul. We've got Sashin. We've got Jamu. Who else have we got? We have got Mapool. I was talking about you earlier, Mapool. Paul is like, hello, Wayne, again. Well, welcome to this week's Mega Hot Seat. Sarsin said he was waiting. Amory says live. The Alphinator is here. Amori, AJ, Nicolette is here as well. We've got 22 people watching. Let's see this go up. Henley, we've got Affiliate Paradise. Affiliate Paradise. Let us know when you get there. Now, tonight, guys, I know you always see the rosy side of everything, okay? You're always, everywhere you look, it's like everyone's a millionaire and they're all living on the beach, making, Olga J's here, they're making tons of money. Let me know if that's what you think, guys. It looks like everyone's making so much money, apart from you. Is that what it feels like a lot of the time? Let me know inside the comments. Let me know your thoughts, guys, because I'm interested to see what your perception is. Because I'm here to tell you something different, okay? No, I normally say how great it is, but there's an other side to this as well, okay? And it's one that's not often talked about, okay? Because we all think, okay, as you know, we tell it the way it is, okay? On the lives, we tell it the way it is. This is a business, guys, okay? This is a business. And when you're trying to learn something new, sometimes it feels a bit tough. Sometimes it feels a little bit hard. Okay, but here's the thing. Every now and again, even when you feel like you're making it, okay, things can go wrong. Things can and do go wrong. Look at us. We lost our Facebook group, okay, this week. I mean, we'll come out on top because of school. I know that. We almost lost our Wise account, for example. Okay, like we've had a hell of a week. It's been a hell of 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks where things have gone wrong. So tonight, I don't want to just talk about the things that go right. I want to talk a little bit about the things that go wrong. Okay, I'm not going to depress everyone, but I've got a very special guest on tonight. Just going to wait. Eric is here. The world is a better place with Erica. It is. The world is a much better place with Erica. So I'm going to bring on tonight's special guest, okay? And we're going to talk about how good this can be, but we're also going to talk about how bad this can be. Completely different to normal. But I'm going to bring on my very special guest. I can't say the man, the myth, the legend, but the woman, the myth, the legend. I'm going to bring on Lady Bevs. Beverly, how are you?
How are you?
I'm great. Just let me know you can hear Beverly, guys, because we're doing this a different way. As you can probably tell from this screen thing, I had to bodge it together. But let me know you can hear me and you can hear Beverly. Sir Wayne. I like that. I like that, Lily. Thank you. Let me know you can hear Beverly. No, what am I saying, Eric? I said the world's a better place with you in it, Eric. That's what I said. It was a compliment. It was a compliment. Yes, they can hear Beverly. So tonight, guys, okay. I want to talk about it. We're going to have a brief chat between me and Beverly, okay? When things are good, they're pretty good, aren't they, Beverly?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I like the intro. You know, speaking of things that go wrong, things that go bad, here's Beverly.
Here's Beverly. So we lost our Facebook account this week, guys. Obviously, it's going to hurt a bit, but we'll come out on top. And Beverly, actually, shall we discuss what you lost this week?
Oh,
$4.5 million.
Yeah, 5 million. Yeah, so I lost for the fifth time, I think, the fifth time. Actually the last time was, just 2 hours long, but I lost my Facebook profile again. It is I think the fifth time in about a year and a half. So it's been kind of rocky. I would like to say it was a love-hate relationship with Facebook, but there's no love. It's just, kind of sort of some feelings. Describe them how you want to. So yeah, I lost that. And with that, I don't have access to my page or my Facebook group. So that's 30,000 people that I lost. The first time it was 100,000 people, the very first time. So I lost all that. This time, 30,000. So, okay, I'm getting better, I guess. And it's improving. And so, yeah, so and I have, it came at a time when I'm trying to do something new, something very stressful, which is have or do a webinar with someone. So, a joint venture with someone to do a webinar, and it is a very stressful thing. It's the first time I've done it, and now I need people to actually put into the webinar. So now I'm wondering, okay, how am I get these people into the webinar?
Yeah,
Because my audience on Facebook is gone. I don't have an audience on Facebook anymore. So yeah, it's a challenge, but you know,
it
I've been
is.
here, I guess, before.
It is what it is. And we'll get through it. The reason I wanted to bring Beverly on, guys. Okay, I know a lot of the time we talk about the good, we talk about the awesome, we talk about the amazing. I wanted to. Facebook is like a husband you want to divorce. I would not want to marry Facebook myself, but I get
Right,
what
that
you're saying.
implies, yeah, that implies that it was good in the first place, that you wanted
Yeah.
to. It was
um,
never quite that.
that's the thing with Facebook. Facebook is, it's fantastic for traffic. You can really connect with traffic, with people, but it is a love-hate relationship with Facebook. And this is why, we've moved to school. I didn't want to and start a group again. There's nothing wrong with Facebook, but things will go wrong, guys. Yeah, exactly. Challenges enough more and opportunities for growth and improvement. This is exactly the way I see it, and it's hard, okay, to see that when you're new, okay, you're going to have challenges to when you start off. When you've been doing this a while, you're still going to have challenges, guys. Okay, so I'm kind of saying it. I don't know if you agree, Beverly, but when people are new, they're like, I got to learn this new stuff. I got this challenge to do this new stuff. Well, challenges are just what keep coming. They'll keep coming to you. I don't know
Oh
if you
yeah.
agree with that, Beverly.
They do keep coming, and they multiply a little bit because now you've built an audience and you have people and they have challenges that become your challenges, and so it just kind of gets bigger as you get more experience and grow your business.
Exactly. Like all the time, we talk about how great it is to help people. Talk about
Mm.
how great it is when you're doing it full time. Beverly's been doing it full time 2 years, 2 years,
2 years, yeah.
2 years, and things have been pretty good. But every so often, something like this comes along and kicks you in the teeth a bit. Okay, so again, like we always talk about the good, the great, the fantastic with
Mhm.
affiliate marketing. No one else really talks about, I don't think, the stuff that is sometimes outside our control. So I don't think I'll get ease here as well. It's like life. It's exactly like life.
Yep.
But tell us, Beverly. Tell us. It has this stopped your desire for business?
Oh, not at all. I mean, at first it's like you're kind of in fight or flight mode. It's like, what should I do? And still I'm kind of there, but I know I prefer to fight than flee. So it has not stopped my business. I still have, as a project manager, most of my days were spent looking at risk and planning for different risks. So I do have my email list, a good size list. I do have my Instagram. And so you look for ways to, I guess, mitigate the issues, you can't decrease the probability of something happening on Facebook. It's just not in your control, but you can lessen the impact. And so that's what you have to do with your business is just kind of know that the roundhouse kick to the head is coming, and and you might not know when it's coming, but it's coming, and have a somewhat of a loose plan at least, or an idea of what you're going to do. In fact, on last Wednesday when I got banned, I was talking to Points to Profits people, and I was, to that crowd, and I was saying, hey, if you get banned, let me know. I can help orient you because it's disorienting when it happens.
Mhm.
And actually, probably on Tuesday. Well, on Wednesday, I got banned. Uh, so when you're in it and it's just happening to you, you don't see it coming, and it shakes you up, especially when you know that you haven't done anything, and the people who probably got you banned in the first place are still out there making money uh, on your likeness and all of your hard work.
Mhm.
Uh, and you have to figure out how to go away and regroup and get back to it quickly. You don't want to, just go away and stay away. You have to get back up pretty quickly.
Exactly. It's the same as us with the Facebook group. Like we were 155,000 people.
Yeah.
People are like, wow, that's so many people, such a big group. But all it was, guys, all I think it was ego. Like that number didn't mean a lot. It just meant we had a big group. I had 4 to 5 members of staff on it. Okay, it was pretty insane. But I want you guys in the chat to tell me what challenges you face, guys. What challenges do you face? Because the challenges don't disappear. Okay, in fact, in a way, like you could build a business where I won't say they disappear, but you can build a business where it can retaliate. The email list is the most important thing, where you can have a bit more comfort. Okay. Yeah, Facebook has advantage and disadvantage. It does. I wanted to paint that picture, guys. Okay, of everyone can achieve this. Okay, but what happens to most people? Okay, is that first challenge? I think you see it now as well, Beverly. The first thing that comes along that they can't do or they can't work out, they literally, you're right there, Nick. I won't disappear. They literally stop and they buy the next shiny object. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is a lesson. I think this is a good lesson for everyone. And again, it's a bit sad. It's a bit depressing, and people are probably thinking, oh no, like I'm going to put in all this work and lose this thing. It should not stop you doing the work. I don't know if you agree with that, Beverly.
Oh yeah, I was talking to a Nick yesterday, I think it was. We are talking about the same thing, I didn't want to talk about it much because I knew what happened to the Facebook group and then what happened to me multiple times and happened again because I didn't want to scare people off, but we were talking and it's like the people who, sometimes fear is just the excuse and but those people will find the excuse anyway. So, let's talk about it and talk about what to do, but it's going to happen, and you have to keep going. Don't let that little thing get you all wrapped around the axle and keep you from living your dreams, because you have a goal. I mean, if you really truly have the goal and you want to work for it, then do it regardless of what happens.
Exactly, guys. What a lot of companies do is they brush this under the carpet and they don't show the bad side. I think it's important you see the bad side. I think this is a good lesson. Okay, a lot of, like, we're losing people watching now because they're like, oh, I better go find something else which doesn't get banned. Like, trust me, guys. Everything and anything can get banned without you when you least expect it. Okay, it's just another problem to get around. So whatever problem you're facing right now, whatever that may be, okay, it comes from, I don't know if it's confidence or I don't know what it is. What makes you so sure you'll beat at that? Is it confidence? I don't know. If it's just ego,
Um,
is it?
oh, that I will beat it?
Yeah,
I think it's confidence, and the confidence comes from experience. Life is like a street fight, and you've been beat up before, right? I mean, you've been. knocked down before and you still got up and you achieved things. This is no different. It's just a different venue, basically, a different different place to fight. And I've been knocked down before multiple times on different things, and I have some experience just in life.
Hmm.
And I know that if I apply myself and focus, like we were talking about focus earlier this week, if I focus and keep the perspective that, this is just a little thing, because a year from now, I'm not going to really feel the same way about it. I'm just not probably going to think about it, and so why let it knock me down and keep me down?
Exactly. It's not like there's, my Facebook's been banned. There's always a way around it. Whatever you're facing in business online now, there is a way around it. Okay, there's always a way around it. It's not like your entire family or have been in a car crash or anything like that. We can we can overthink these things, which makes us stop actually taking action. If you look at any successful entrepreneur, and this is when people say like the tip of the iceberg thing, this is what, you don't see the hard work that Beverly does. Okay, you don't see what Beverly actually does. You don't see, I don't really work hard. This is easy, guys, really. There's nothing hard about it. So I wouldn't say hard work, the strong mindset that you've got. I think that's a better word. Instead of working hard, the strong mindset you need to have. But it's nothing compared with what you can go through in real life. Okay? And the beauty here is the rewards can be huge. Okay? The rewards can be massive. Okay? So let me know what we've got people who've had. I got banned one time in my messenger. Yes, we've all had that. If you haven't had that, you're not trying hard enough. Like a lot of people now, don't do this, guys. Let me know if you think it's Beverly. They'll use this as an excuse to take very little action.
Oh yeah, or not start at all.
Yeah, like it's nuts. You get to see how people think, don't you, when you coach people.
Hmm.
And I'm only saying that with Beverly, guys, because don't let this stop you. Go out there and break things. Break more stuff, not less. When you're breaking things, you have lost all your fear of failing. Would you agree with that, Beverly?
Definitely, definitely. And even was it when did I message you about that driver's license issue? I can't remember.
Yeah. About 2 months.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. What was it? 2 months? Maybe it was a month ago or a few weeks or something. But you know, a lot of people are going to impersonate you as well. So there's that to look forward to,
Yeah.
and all the problems that come with that. And someone recently was making, and probably still is, making driver's licenses in Florida with my name and face on them. And so my sister, I told her about it because I was really bummed, and she said, "Well, don't you think it's time to get off the internet?" And I thought, you know how the internet works because I can leave, the stuff still goes on. And so it's just life. It's just something else that happens, and you have to get over it and not use it as an excuse to say, "Hey, I'm going to go and be safe over on my couch and in front of the TV."
It- exactly. That's where it's probably not even safe because you'll get fat like me, and then you'll get high cholesterol, and then you'll have a heart
Okay.
attack. And this is what happens, and then you live a life of misery, wishing you got off your bum and done something.
Hmm.
That's the way it'll go. You
Yeah.
cannot be afraid. Okay. The stuff that happens to me, like, in fact, not really much happens to me because that's what the block button's made for. Um, you've got to get out there, guys. This is why on our live trainings, I try and make sure people have got a big enough reason why. Because when you've got a big reason why, guys, little things like this, like little things like losing 150,000 person Facebook post, do not matter. Really, in the grand scheme, I know in 2 weeks I'd have forgotten about it. Like I did all the stuff I went through 2 weeks ago. But if I put the work in now, in 2 weeks, I'll be sitting here with the reward of the 2 weeks' work. Okay.
Hmm.
That's the way it goes. So Beverly, share with the guys. I don't know. Let's turn it upbeat because that's
Okay.
I don't want everyone to think wow because I don't want anyone to think. I don't want people to think, well, that's it. I'm gonna go and do random stuff, shiny object B because that says I don't need to do it anywhere. So let's share something exciting. Over to you, Beverly.
Yes, that is the demotivational seminar.
Yeah.
So,
Now you're all
yeah,
depressed. We're going to try and cheer you up a
right,
bit.
right. I am, I mentioned earlier about having, or doing something new, and I do have this webinar I'm doing. I've been in affiliate marketing full time for a little over 2 years now, and I've been doing what everybody else is doing. You go out and you meet people. You learn about them, bring them into your audience, give them your link and all that. And so I'm taking it to another level where I am doing that one-to-many that you've talked about and holding. I've had my own webinars for a little over a year now, about a year and a half, I guess, coming up. But now I'm swapping with other people who are in the business, people I don't even know, and doing webinars to their audience. They're doing webinars to my audience. And so that grows my audience, but also brings in, you know, huge amounts of income in just like one fell swoop, and an hour and a half of work, and you get, you know, a lot more money for that hour and a half that I normally would get. So that's exciting.
Yeah, $48 million by Monday.
By Monday.
And Nick says, Beverly, how amazing did you feel that you're able to start webinars, building a list, and this experience of you losing your profile makes a dent, but nothing to stop it. Exactly. In fact, Lou said it perfectly. It was something along the lines of all the bumps feel big because you're going too fast. And I thought,
Yeah.
wow, like the bumps they're not bigger. The bumps are no bigger. They just feel bigger because you're moving so fast. You've got these big goals. You want to make $48 million, $100 million, whatever the goal is. You're moving towards it. So a bump comes along, which, may not have affected you earlier, but all of a sudden it's a big one because I'm not going to reach my $48 million next week now or whatever. Not that you're going to make $48 million next week.
Yeah, the universe is seeing if I'm serious about my goals, I guess. So
exactly. And guys, this, I see too many people come into this game not really serious about their goals. Like they come in and they give it a go for about 3 minutes. Okay, I want you guys to make a commitment to yourself in the comments that you're going to do whatever it takes. Okay, this is really important because Beverly made that commitment over 2 years ago, 2.5, 3 years. You started with us.
Oh, so when I started with OLSP, it was 3 years, I guess, close to 3 years, maybe 4 years, but 2 years full time. Yeah.
So, I want you to set that goal, guys. Okay, set that goal of whatever your dream is. Okay, because when a lot of people will sit there and they will not build something. Like what you're actually doing when you start is you're building your confidence, you're building your foundation. Okay, Beverly built this about 3 years ago when she started with us. But then you're building on that foundation all the time. So you've got this foundation and a little bit's been taken away, same as the Facebook group, but you still got the foundation. You just have to rebuild a bit and go bigger. And this is what it takes, guys, okay? This is why, and again, I'm saying this, I don't want you to keep buying all these programs that promise you the world, that you'll be a millionaire tomorrow, but deliver nothing. Okay? Ulf says he's 100% committed. Of course he is. Like, this is what happens when you make the decision to commit, guys. Okay, this is what happened. The affiliate bliss factor. Who is that? I don't know your real name. It's so hard on here. That's the only downside with YouTube. People use these weird page names and things, and I got no idea who it is. The affiliate bliss factor. And you've got to remember, guys, the things like whatever, every challenge will move you forward. They're not just sayings, okay? They're not just little memes and sentences. This is, you act this out, guys. When the going get tough, the tough get going. You act out those sayings. You feel it, bliss. I can't even see your picture, so I can't guess. This is what happens, okay? Earn with Mitchell. Mitchell, I know who you are. I'm committed. Exactly. You need to commit, guys. Okay, you need to make a commitment to make this work. So, Beverly, we've got a couple of minutes. Fit X Flawless says, I'm committed, Celia, doing whatever it takes. Exactly. That's the attitude it takes, guys. Okay? That's the attitude it takes. Not stopping once one little thing gets hard. Okay? Because in the grand scheme of things, it's one little thing. Okay?
Yeah, what I found too is when I lost something, that it forced me to do better the next time. And so actually it was an opportunity to do better the next time. And so my audience, even though it kept shrinking, it got better. And I never, especially when I lost my first profile, I didn't lose any sales. Actually, I got more sales that first time. And now it's a little bit different, but my sales have shifted from a lot of $7 to 9.97s. So I'll take that any day. Fewer of those versus a bunch of the $7.
Yep, exactly. Amazing. The business is 100% a character building environment, and that's the awesome thing. Look back to where I was probably 10 years ago, quiet, introvert, and now I'm exactly the same, but I can speak on camera. Beverly's met me in person, so she knows that's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, any questions for Beverly, guys? Let me know inside the comments, and we can do a few questions with Beverly for the remaining 3 minutes.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire questions. Focus on the future. That's the thing, guys. Have confidence in yourself that you can, your future self will thank you for. Okay? Because time is going to pass anyway. Whether you try now or not, time's going to pass. Whether you do now or not, like you sit down and you do the work now, that time that you spend doing other things and pretending you're working, it's going to pass anyway. Okay?
Yeah.
I'd rather have 6 years of hard work behind me than 6 years of doing nothing.
Yeah. And I think about too, and I think it was Tony Robbins that talked about the rocking chair test. When I'm 85 sitting in my rocking chair, thinking back on my life, or even on my deathbed, what am I going to regret? And I really wanted to have a business and be serious about it. And now I'm here. But if I give up or if I never actually try to get here, then it would be a huge regret, at the end. And that would be really sad, I guess, a sad ending. And, I don't want to go out like that.
No, I don't want to go back to work.
Mm-mm.
That's disgusting. For me, anyway. Anyway, any questions, let me know, guys. If not, we'll call it an afternoon, an evening. Yep. Any questions? The big underlying thing, guys, okay? If you're new, you're going to have problems, okay? You will find things a bit difficult. Mm-hmm. If you've been doing this 5 years, you will have problems. You'll find things difficult. If you've been doing this 20 years, you'll have problems. You'll find things different. And the difference is you'll be making, hopefully, a lot more money after 20. In fact, 20 years of doing this successfully, you will be retired. It's that simple. You will earn enough money not to do it unless you're a bit daft like me and you enjoy it. Awesome. Beverly, there's no questions coming through. Everyone's like, I know exactly what I got to do. Just go out and take massive action because I'm a machine. That's what they're thinking. I am an action-taking beast. Thanks for jumping on. And again, guys, completely different message to normal. But it's something you need to realise is you will have things come up and you can work around it, guys. All right. Cheers, Beverly. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.